Greetings, this is your unconventional news update from crushthestreet.com. CNBC reports that for the past year ending August, the core price index rose 2%, the biggest increase in 3 years. Quoting them, "That's at the top end of the Federal Reserve's informal inflation target. It could limit the central bank's ability to take further steps to try to revive the economy." Let's see how this plays out. crushthestreet.com expects some form of quantitative easing 3 to surface in the next few months. In international news, the world's big central banks have joined forces to provide liquidity to struggling European banks. Concerns were the most troublesome when looking at French banks. US and Asian stocks rose on the news of injecting dollars into the Eurozone.
Announcement from the European Central Bank, Betty, that they're going to provide new 3-month loans to banks in dollars in cooperation with the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, the Swiss National Bank, and the Bank of Japan. So coordinated international
Moody's has put the Swiss bank UBS on alert for a credit downgrade. The news comes as UBS expects to lose $2 billion from unauthorized trading.
Another rogue trader has cost a bank billions. This time it's UBS in Switzerland reporting the losses. The first public word of the problem for the financial institution came in a brief statement before markets opened Thursday. The bank said it had discovered a loss due to unauthorized trades amounting to some $2 billion.
Greece, as always, is still in trouble and needing another bailout.
If Greece does not get another bailout, there's a very real possibility that it will be unable to meet its debt obligations. And if Greece defaults, it would threaten to take down a number of big European banks that are heavily exposed to the country's sovereign debt.
Oddly, gold fell below $1,800 Thursday after the dollar injection announcement. More money printing usually stimulates the price of the yellow metal. Looks like another buying opportunity. Gold recently has closed the gap in price with platinum. Gold has been significantly cheaper than platinum for most of the last 20 years. Platinum is about 30 times as rare as gold. In silver news, JP Morgan has had another lawsuit filed against it and the HSBC for silver price manipulation. The lawsuit was filed on September 12th, and by the 16th, the HSBC was dropped from the lawsuit, making JP Morgan the sole defendant. Yet another report that China plans to dump U.S. treasuries. China has kept its currency value low to maintain market share. Institutions such as the U.S. Postal Service are failing. Senator Tom Carper states about the service, "Failure to act will result in the Postal Service being insolvent within a year, if not sooner. The service needs to find $3 billion in annual savings and is considering closing processing facilities, cutting equipment, and slowing mail delivery." No worries, because economist David Rosenberg thinks Bernanke will give us a big surprise that is always needed to rally the stock market, like when QE1 was announced and the Dow jumped 360 points. That's all for now. Stay up to date by visiting crushthestreet.com.